Hey guys, welcome back. Today we find ourselves on Kawasaki's little Versys-X 300. Now we've ridden a lot of 300s in the past couple of months, and I must say this is the one that we've really been looking forward to. We haven't ridden one for a long time, eh, Sean?
Well, 5 years.
Yeah, so
if not longer, yeah.
We got the phone call and said, you may have it, and we said, great. We still haven't given it back. We've had it for a week and a bit now, and they're still not giving it back. But overall, let's start over. I mean, Sean, the looks of it, I love this little green color. What are your thoughts?
Everywhere when I collected this bike from Kawasaki, everywhere I stopped, because I did it on my rides and etc. And everywhere I stopped, I go, wow, what is that you're riding? And they love the color, they love the styling. They said, is that a 500? Is it what is that? I said, no, it's a little 300 Kawasaki. And literally everybody where I stopped came to look at this bike. They're actually going, when did Kawasaki bring this in?
I mean, if you look at some of the KLR 650 renditions overseas, the new ones,
yeah.
If you didn't know, okay, we don't get that KLR, yeah, unfortunately. However, if you look at that and you look at this, if you didn't know any better, you'd think this is that little KLR 650.
100%.
You have to look twice to think it's a 300. And now, staying with the styling and everything, rider comfort. I mean, Sean's a tall fella, I'm a short, rounder fella, and I must admit, it's really, really comfortable.
I was surprised at 2 meters tall. Yeah, I look like a bit of an orangutan on it, but rider comfort, actually, my rider triangle, the handlebars are nice and wide, my shoulders are nice and relaxed, my legs are relaxed. When I was riding down the freeway, we were doing a lot faster than what we should have been going, which is surprising for the little 300cc. But rider comfort, I could have sat on this all the way down to Durban. Quite happily.
Well, that's the thing. I mean, especially the rider comfort for me, you don't feel like you're on a small bike.
Yeah.
And let's say we're on a small bike. Let's talk the performance of this little guy. It's got a big heart, if anything. You
mentioned something the other day. They said it reminds you of the old Kips motor.
Yes. And I'll tell you why. At 7,000 RPM, it sounds like it's screaming and everything. Then you roll on more, you get to 11,000 RPM, and it goes even faster. Then it hits 12,000 RPM, it goes even faster, and then at about 12.5 it says, okay, I can't rev any further. But it does, it reminds you of that Kips motor. The more you open it, the more it revs,
and
that's
it goes, always the Kawasaki motor. The Kawasaki motor always surprises you like that. You can feel it wants to go. That Kawasaki's whole racing, the KRT team, that technology from World Superbikes has filtered down through their range. We rode the Z900 the other day. We rode
Z650 RS,
the Z650 RS, the Z900 RS. We were impressed by all of those bikes, and these motors are so beautiful. With my 115 kilograms on it, I got to 165 odd kilometers an hour down an open road. Carl, you and Don say you got like 170, 176 around there somewhere.
Yeah, the fastest we got on a closed track was 176.
Yeah.
Don got 174. But yeah, 176 on this little 300. And when you're at that high rev, it doesn't feel like it's vibrating, it's going to shake or anything. It actually feels like you got this brand new little puppy in your hand and just wants to jump around and wants to go.
Yeah. Now, the other day, we were on our way to another test to pick up another bike on the West Rand. And you were on a bigger bike than me. And we were happily cruising.
Yeah, 130 the whole way, 140. We can go a bit faster, but it was comfortable at 140 km.
But also at 140 km an hour, when you want to overtake a truck, you didn't have to kick down on the gears. You just rolled on, and she picked up to a little bit quicker as you went past the truck or slower traffic or whatever.
And now with that motor, you got to have suspension to keep you stuck to the ground and some rubber. It's got some lovely spoked wheels. But the one thing that does come to mind is the suspension on this little bike really is.
Yeah.
It's good. You're not expecting it to have a lot of flex or anything. It's planted, and I must admit, when you go over a speed bump faster than you should, I mean, let's be honest, the lights who's going to buy this bike, I think they're going to wheelie it all over the place, jump it. We've done a bit of that, but it hasn't bottomed out once on the harder stuff that I've done. No. I've done a lot of more dirt opposed to road, and you mentioned on the tar that you can tuck it into corner really well.
100%. The suspension has got give. But I'm 115 kilograms. What, you about 100?
Yeah, but yeah, I'm around shape.
Yeah, no, that's it. So 115, depending on which time of the day, if it's before or after 7 o'clock or whatever. But yeah, you'd expect this little bike to feel like a little bike in a corner, but it doesn't. You tilt it into a corner, and it sticks through the corner. And being a small motor, It doesn't try to rip your arms out of its sockets when you're going through things and when you accelerate, but it wants to accelerate. It's a little screamer, so it wants to scream, and when you tilt it into the corner, you literally don't have to get on the brakes. You can tilt into a corner at 100, 120, 130 k's, 140 k's an hour plus, and the suspension is firm enough and the chassis is rigid enough to actually not give you flex in the corner where the bike wants to start doing that. It actually sits planted through the corner.
It's very confidence inspiring.
Yeah.
So even if this is your first motorbike, or this is your third motorbike when you're a lighter, it doesn't throw you off in the corners. And I'm not saying throw you off by crashing. You come into a corner, it doesn't get that little wobble and that little skittiness. It's very planted.
Do you know what you say when you're lighter, when it's your second or third bike? I would buy one of these. In fact, to commute, for us to run around and see customers and things like that, I wouldn't be opposed to that. No. It's a little bike. It ducks through traffic easy. It's light on fuel. I mean, we revved the dingus out of it the other day on that test that we were doing, following the other bikes around.
We only put 2.5 liters in it.
And we put 2.5 liters after about 150 kilometers. I wouldn't say 150 kilometers. I'd say about 100 kilometers worth of ringing it.
Yeah, I know. So, I mean, overall, what you're looking at is a great all-round motorbike, even if you want to just commute. And on the dirt roads, it really does come to life. And
I think the spoke wheels really give it that dirt road attitude.
It looks the part. It rides the part.
Yeah.
It is the part. It's not trying to be something it's not.
Yeah.
At the end of the day, it's a Kawasaki, and they're claiming 99,000.
99,000 rand, yeah, 100%. 99,000 rand. It's competitively priced in this market. A lot of guys are wanting to buy some of the other bikes and then asking about spoke wheel conversions, things like that. So 99,000 comes with the spoke wheels, nice size tank, nice big bike look,
and it's a parallel twin.
Which is very, very unique, in my opinion. Correct me if I'm wrong. In this market.
Yeah, I think there's one or two others, but overall.
Look, if you go bigger, you got the CB500X.
Yeah, but
that's a parallel twin, but that's a 500 versus a 300.
Correct.
The 390, is that a parallel twin?
No.
You see, the 390 is
your G310 single.
Single, yeah.
You know,
the CRF 300L is a single cylinder. They're all in and about that same price range. The difference with the parallel twins, it just runs smoother and harder on the top end.
It doesn't vibrate as much.
But
that's just a known fact. Single cylinder will vibrate. We've currently got another bike, also a big bore single cylinder. It still vibrates. So
with its counterbalance shafts.
In a nutshell, at 99,000 rand, I think Kawasaki's really got a gem here.
Yeah.
And don't forget to give us a like and subscribe.